Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you are having a fantastic night. And I notice I use that word a lot. Um, yeah, I just like to say I hope you're having a great night or a day or whatever. Um, so, as prompted by the spirit, I felt like I should say something tonight. And so this is gonna be one of those streams where the spirit is gonna guide me and know what to say to you. Hopefully, I can give you a message that will stick in your mind. Um, it's okay if not, but I hope. Hope. So, what is this stream called? I totally forgot. Let's see. It's called. Because then maybe the title can go forth with patience. And that is exactly what I want to do. Because can I just say that life is hard? Life is so hard. And that's like a phrase that people from, like, back in the old days would be like, we had to do this back in the day. You have it easy right now. Even though life seems the most convenient right now, it's not. It's actually the hardest it's ever been. Um, but as this stream is titled, we need to go forward with patience. Because so many things in this life that are worth it have a um, a time limit on them, or not a time limit, like something that you have to wait for. I like to think um, about an amusement park like Lagoon for all Utah people. Um, or if you visit from not Utah, or like Disneyland or whatnot. What is one thing that those parks all have in common? In order to get on the ride, you have to wait in line. It's just something that happens with every theme park. Doesn't matter if it's blazing hot, freezing cold, if you want to get on that ride, you gotta wait. And so, if we take that analogy from waiting in line at an amusement park and apply it to our lives, think about it, okay? There are so many good things ahead in life. It doesn't matter where you are, or you've had so many good moments in your life and are like reflecting back on them. Um, for me personally, I'm not going to say any specifics, but I have a lot coming up. Um, and I'm excited to begin. But as I just said, there is a lot of patience that I am having to go through in order to start this. Sometimes it really depends on the length of the patience or length of how far things happen. Like if it's something easy um, that you can just wait for, then that's easy. Like, as I said, most theme parks, I'm just gonna take Lagoon again. Most of the rides will make you wait like an hour or 30 minutes. Um, but some things in life will make you wait years, months, or years. And those are the things that are worth living for if you work hard for them. Like, think about it. A college degree, how long is a doctorate degree? A doctorate degree, PhD, or professional typically takes 4 to 7 years to complete, with a median of roughly 5.7 years for many fields. While some accelerated programs last 3 years, others can extend beyond 7 years, depending on the fields of study, research complexity, and whether the study is full-time or part-time. So, like that, a doctorate, that really takes time if you want that. But the reward at the end is you get probably a higher position in a company, you probably get paid more, and you just get the feel good vibes about, like, hey, I completed 7 years of extra school on top of my 12 years from first grade to 12th. And that is a lesson I've been having to learn myself, is God specifically makes us wait for the things that are the most worth it in this life. It doesn't matter what it is, there will be some sort of wait for it. Even if you just found like a life-saving find on Amazon. Unless you have like overnight delivery, it's gonna take a couple days to a week. And sorry, I don't know why I have these in. I'm not even listening to anything right now. But some things are just worth waiting for and some aren't. And that's the trick. Some things seem like they are worth waiting for, but really aren't. And some things that don't seem worth waiting are worth it. It's kind of a flipsy. Um, Speaking of waiting, I know you guys have been waiting for another Animal Crossing video, and I was planning to do that tonight, but my computer was fighting me. It was like, no, you can either have your capture card in and no microphone, you can have a microphone and no headset in, and I'm like, dude, come on. So, that's where that's been. And even the Savior is having to have patience right now because Only the Lord knows when He's coming to reign on this earth again. Not even the Savior knows. And I'm sure that's probably really hard. But he trusts his Father and he's like, okay, whatever time you have, I will wait. To me personally, I just hope that the time frame is not when we're all fighting for our lives, kind of a thing. I hope we still have some convenience and peace, but then we just decide to calmly move along. Um, but whatever happens, happens. And that's actually been a fear of mine, like my entire life is, or not my entire life, but like the past 6 or 7 years. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. Even though I know we're hopefully transitioning out of that. But yeah, that's been something that I've had a fear of is the future. Um, although I know it can bring great things, which I remember there being something on this. I want to read this quote that I have on my high school graduation announcement. I picked this quote out so that anybody who receives uh, an announcement, they can look at this quote. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that courage to continue is necessary for our survival. Like for me personally, I just like to share stories or examples from my life because it's easiest to relay what I remember. I have had a lot of troubles in my life. Ever since I was young and even now. I've had a lot of them. And what's this? Wait a second. I can start a Q&A and a poll in the chat. Excuse me? Where has that been? Okay, an upcoming stream, I am going to plan that into the stream. That's funny. Okay. But I've had a lot of troubles in my life, and the only way I've been able to get through what I've been able to get through is because of my Savior. Like, my family has been so supportive and loving and everything. But I knew if I didn't have the Savior in my life, I'd be doomed. Like, this life is feeling like too much to handle, even with His help. But it's just the small and simple actions that help me move forward. I'm trying to think if there's some sort of inspirational video we can watch. There is. This is another one of my favorites from the church. Now I need the AirPods. Oh. Wow. I'm just getting ready to watch the video, and I see that you guys absolutely loved the the two videos that were posted last week about the St. George Temple and the Tabernacle. Y'all love those. Got 48 views on the temple and 22 on the tabernacle. Anyway. I'm trying to find it. Okay. You guys can't see this yet, can you? Nope. Okay. This is an absolute favorite. Because the message is so good. Let's see. I'll just play a little sample to see if you guys can hear.
I was in a smaller.
Yep. So this is from the Prophet President Nelson. I was gonna call him the Prophet, but like he's not anymore. Which I'm pretty sure that we get to sustain our new prophet, President Oaks, this Sunday for General Conference. Woo! So, okay, let's go. I can tell that y'all are gonna love this video.
I was in a small airplane, and all of a sudden, the engine on the wing caught fire. It exploded, and burning oil was poured all over the right side of the airplane, and we started to dive toward the earth. We were spinning down to our death. Oh, this woman across the aisle, I just was so sorry for her. She was just absolutely uncontrollably hysterical. And I was calm. I was totally calm. Even though I knew I was going down to my death, I was ready to meet my Maker. We didn't crash. We didn't die. The spiral dive extinguished the flame. The pilot got control and started the other engine up. And we made an emergency landing out in the field. But I thought through that experience, if you've got a faith, you can handle difficulties, knowing that with an eternal perspective that all will be well. In Luke 21, the earth shall be in distress, nations with perplexity, the seas and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear. What we're seeing is a prediction that in these latter days, people will be afraid. men's hearts are failing, and that includes women, because they forget their identity and their purpose. The heartaches will come. I've lived through the death of a wife and the death of a daughter. I've seen the troubles that divorce brings. Children or grandchildren go astray. Disability, illness, injuries. To the individual who is weak in the heart, fearful in the heart, be patient with yourself. Perfection comes not in this life, but in the next life. Don't demand things that are unreasonable, but demand of yourself improvement. As you let the Lord help you through that, He will make the difference. I'm so grateful for the gospel of Jesus Christ that allows me that kind of strength in these tumultuous times.
Isn't that amazing? Like, golly, that's incredible. Sorry, I turned my microphone on to noise cancellation because uh, people might be having conversations in the other room, and I don't want their conversations to be leaked online, you know. Um, but he said, if you have faith, you can handle difficulties. And I echo that. Like, yes, if you have faith. Like, all right, there's one um no, yes. Okay, so like the reason that I wrote that song that I posted many videos about, which I'm sorry for bringing it up again, is because I I can't like emphasize enough how important the message of Christ is. So I'm trying to hit all different categories like funny, you know, music, rap, country, which we're working on something. Um, just any kind of message so that you can get the message of the gospel without having to just sit here and listen to somebody talk. For example, 24 minutes and 10 seconds. So there's one thing I want you to listen for. So we're gonna go to the video.
They told me to chase the light.
Um, it's the second verse. Now I walk with a light that the dark cannot fade. Every tear in my story got turned into praise. I don't flex for the crowd, I don't act for the stage. I just speak about Christ, every word that I say. When the world get loud and my heart start to shake, I don't run, I don't hide, I just call on your name. You remind me again that I'm safe in your grace. I was lost, I was weak, now I'm strong on my faith. Did you hear that end line? I was lost, I was weak, now I'm strong in my faith. I specifically said that to emphasize, yes, like we can feel weak at times, but if we have him at our sides, like we can we can become strong again. And the verse before that, the first verse says, um, what does it say? I was dead, now I'm living. You opened the gate. And the Savior can open the gates of death. Like, wow, that sounded wrong. Um, he can open the gates of heaven and guide us through our challenges. So, since we're almost at time, um, I have an invitation for you, right? Don't I always? This is probably the simplest invitation I've ever given. If you're struggling, just take life one step at a time. That's my invitation. Now, the ways how you can do it are a little bit more like, uh, not confusing, but you can, even if you're not a member of the church, just take life one step at a time. Whether if that's you don't want to go to work, but you just think, all right, my goal is just to make it through the next 8 hours. Or, you know, same with women who might be mothers, right? Just wait for, just make it through the next couple hours. And once you do that, then rewire your brain to go, okay, those hours are over. Now let's focus on my nighttime routine. And repeat that process throughout the day. And do whatever you can in your free time to help with that. Whether if that's like praying to the Lord saying, I need help right now. Like I am losing my mind. Just tell him you need help and he'll help you. And I'm not making any of this up. Like he will drop everything for you. He is an all-powerful God who created this planet, who created human life, who created the animals and the ocean and the sky and all of that. He can do anything. But deep inside and outside, he's nothing but a loving dad who is trying to put his arm under you and say, listen to me. You don't have to walk life alone. I am right here. He makes it feel um, like um, like you're riding a bike at all times. Like that gingerly loving care that a parent gives to their child when they're learning to ride a bike for the first time. That is his love for us at all times. Super patient, super loving, and like I kid you not, he is right here and there and there and there. He, like this room I'm in, he's surrounding the room. Like I can feel his presence and his love right now. So, if life is overwhelming you, know that you're not alone. Like, we all are overwhelmed. I just try and kind of like hide it while I'm on live or on videos or whatever. But most of the time, I'm stressed out because I don't know what to do. So, the reason why these challenges are happening is because he is um I like to, you know what? I'm going to share the link to um a video in the comments that I really like. Um it's about this guy who forges like metal and stuff from like hot iron and melting it and just the whole like blacksmith stuff. Um, and they apply that to God is shaping us. He is putting us through that fire so he can mold us into the stronger people that we need to be in order to receive his son during the second coming. So, anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic night and an awesome day. You know what? Before I forget, uh, I don't have live chat on. I'll put it in the description. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Remember, take life one step at a time, and you'll be fine.